Mobile technology is moving fast. There are a ton of new products every month, and it can be a lot of the same things in different packages. But sometimes there's that one product or feature that manages to impress and leaves an everlasting impression, starting a trend that other manufacturers start to include or copy in their upcoming devices. Welcome to my new series Game Changer, where today I'll be looking at the new LG V10's most impressive camera feature, its manual video mode. For mobile camera video recording and creation, this is a game changer. I've had the pleasure of using the T-Mobile V10 for 2 weeks now, and the camera can shoot 4K video, but many other phones do. Shoot, even the iPhone now shoots 4K, but the V10 takes it to a whole nother level. The V10 has the same great 16 megapixel camera as the LG G4 with optical image stabilization and includes a brand new manual video mode. But the V10 wasn't the first to really have manual video mode, for the Lumia 1020 with its whopping 41 megapixel Carl's Eye sensor back in the day had a manual video mode as well, but it was just limited to manual focus and white balance, and things got added on eventually through the other models of the Lumia. You could actually argue the fact that you can just download a third-party camera app like Open Camera to give you a ton of manual control too on any Android phone. The difference is that LG has decided that video is just as important as photography in the new V10. I mean, we can argue that the G4 had the best and most extensive manual camera mode earlier this year, and they are including this extensive video control in the stock camera app. Let me show you how this works. Up top, you will see your settings like you may see on a more expensive point-and-shoot camera. The V10 has a secondary display, and of course you get your notifications and shortcuts through that, but the camera app uses this extra real estate by housing a part of the menu system there. This gives you more screen real estate to look at while you are filming. The settings for video here are mind-blowing. You have a timer, you can turn on a grid pattern if you need to frame your shot better. You even have a choice of low, medium, or high bit rate, so you can decide how big your files and quality need to be. You even have a choice of 4K, 24 frames per second cinematic 4K, or even cinematic 1080p. So you just choose whatever your project needs. The menu system is also easily laid out all in the squares at the bottom of the display, and all of your essentials to tweak your video are here, including auto exposure lock, ISO, which you can go all the way up to 2700 in the darker scenes, and even in this well-lit scene, you can really change the way the video comes out and everything is happening in real time while you're recording. You can also change your shutter speed, which can also drastically change the way that the scenery looks depending on your light availability, and you also have the ability to zoom in if you want, and you have full manual focus control here. This works while you are recording, so what this means is you have the ability to focus pull to vary up your project and give it a more cinematic feel. This is actually V10 footage here, and with a little bit of stabilization thrown in post, this is actually usable. While it might not be as smooth as maybe a DSLR, this is still cool that you can do this. You can also change the white balance before you record or while you are recording to get that feel just right. And yes, you can always do this in post, but the ability to do this now just means less work later, or if you just want to use this footage straight off of the camera to share, you can convey either the warmest tone or the coolest tone, and it works really, really well. Here is a live example. This is footage off of the V10, which I must say the highest bitrate at 67 megabits per second is very sharp and crisp in good lighting, but having these manual settings can change how this video turns out totally. I'm going to warm up the scene by changing the white balance and changing the shutter speed to give this scene the appropriate look when this person walks through the scene. Without any grading, you already have an incredible base just off of a few changes while it's recording. It actually doesn't stop there though. The V10 also has great sound in mind. There's a monitor there on the left upper corner where you can actually see the control where the mic records, and this is called Directivity. So an example of this is if you are shooting and you want the mics to be directed towards you behind the camera, you can set it that way, or if you want the mics to point directly at the subject you are shooting, you can do that too, or you can just keep it at the center. You have that choice. Why I think this is such a game changer is that LG is giving regular consumers and pro users the power over their creations. I can see this being huge for average people that are just starting to get into video and photography, and now they can learn the fundamentals of video right from the device they carry in their pocket every day. Also, I can see this being an incredible tool for budget video creators or people who do not have the means to spend tons of money on expensive camera equipment to start their video career. You can just buy a tripod and a cell phone stabilizer, and they have a legitimate way to make decent videos. Of course, this will not equal out to more expensive DSLRs, but the V10 inches even closer into that realm. So what do you guys think? Is this a game changer, and are you interested in this at all? Let me know in the comment section below. I can almost guarantee that we will see this in the upcoming Samsung flagships and many other manufacturers to come, and I cannot wait to see what creators do with this kind of power in their pockets. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. There's a lot more coverage on the V10 coming, for it's a nice and impressive package overall. Subscribe for more, and make sure you smash that like button real quick, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.